Come Saturday night, I'm coming in here to beat his. He gonna come, he gonna be tough, strong, but I'm coming to whoop his. I stand by that. I stand by that. I'm him up.
Yeah. You gotta think, right? It's okay.
I can't wait to beat this clown, bro. This dude is a clown.
Focus on me.
You better have that chin ready, baby. You better have it ready.
Real clown.
I already figured your out.
You not fighting.
What else you got, man?
Yo, Senior, you're
I only
not
seen
in the
10
ring.
seconds of your fight.
I seen you fight before.
I only
you
seen
can't
10
fight.
seconds of your fight. You're boring as hell.
Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
You're boring, man. You almost got knocked out. Even your daughter said you got knocked out.
Knocked out. T.O. got hurt his last fight, too.
Ooh.
Didn't he get last fight?
Man, if it wasn't for those ropes.
Did T.O. get hurt his last fight?
My son don't be throwing punches,
Did T.O. get hurt his last fight?
My son don't be throwing punches, man.
The press conference exploded the moment Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez stopped pretending to be respectful and went straight at each other's pride. Once Terence Crawford became part of the conversation, the entire room felt tense, and the energy completely shifted.
He's against them guys. I seen a lot of weaknesses in his game too, and something that he said earlier, he said, T.O. never lost to Southpaw. Well, I never lost to Orthodox. So, it ain't no different, but
the difference is you never fought no elite fighter.
Okay, I don't think y'all did either.
Oh, so you gotta show it, baby.
I don't think y'all did either. I ain't see.
Not on my son.
I ain't see Lomachenko throw no punches.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches for 6 rounds.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches.
Because we froze him.
Okay, you gonna see.
We gonna freeze you too.
You better not.
Things escalated quickly when Teofimo Lopez Sr. started talking about breaking codes, pointing to wins over Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. Shakur immediately snapped back, dismissing those accomplishments and claiming Teofimo has never faced an elite fighter like him.
That's what I do. You know, we broke the code with Loma that nobody had ever done. You know, we didn't let him get comfortable in there. You saw that, you know, within like 8 rounds, he didn't know what to do. I did the same thing with Josh Taylor, and we're gonna do the same thing with Shakur.
Real hard. Man, what do you say to that, bro? Like, you hear him, bro? I just can't wait to beat him and shut him up, bro. T.O. not on this level. T.O. is a high-level fighter, but he's not on my level. I'm an elite-level fighter, and come January 30th.
From that moment on, the press conference spiraled out of control. Shakur questioned Teofimo's mental strength, while Teofimo fired back by calling Shakur boring and overrated. Both sides talked over each other as if it were round 13, not a media event.
100 times better come fight night against Teofimo Lopez than I was against Cepeda. 1,000 times better. Faster, sharper, stronger, mentally more on point, and I can't wait.
You said a couple of times now you see some holes in Teofimo's game. I know you don't want to give away your game plan at the kickoff press conference, but where are the weaknesses? Where are some of the weaknesses in his game?
A lot of the weaknesses is in his mental. I think it's more mental than anything. And I'm going to expose.
The tension peaked when the insults turned personal. Voices got louder, security stayed alert, and the room felt one sentence away from a full-on brawl. Even promoters like Eddie Hearn tried to steer the conversation toward legacy and greatness, but the fighters had already taken over.
I think when this fight was talked about, I think both Shakur and Teofimo Lopez need a huge amount of credit for making this fight. Both of the guys are the respective kings of their division. Teofimo Lopez, the #1 guy at 140, Shakur, the #1 guy at 135. And when I heard about this fight, I didn't expect it to happen. And you know, the work that His Excellency's done, Ring Magazine, to make this fight quite sensational. But the icing on the cake is to see the fight at Madison Square Garden. This is for me, the absolute mecca of boxing.
Turkey Alalshik called in, even he sounded unimpressed by the chaos, and somehow that made the moment feel even more intense.
This fight is the first step of a crazy map of boxing next year and the beginning of 27. This is not an easy fight. Thank you. Thank you.
By the end, both fighters were talking about domination, humiliation, and shutting the other one up. This wasn't promotion anymore. This was real animosity spilling over, and January 31st suddenly felt unavoidable.
I don't know. I don't think he can get it done against Shakur when it comes to like because it's going to be just a skill match. I don't think he's going to try to
or he's going to try to rough Shakur up, and
Right after that emotional explosion, Teofimo Lopez Sr. grabbed the mic and the energy shifted from chaos to calculated confidence. This didn't feel like trash talk. It sounded like a father laying out a mindset, making it clear they weren't guessing, they were preparing.
And Crawford stated, "Oh, you want to get to me?"
Yeah, but he really
want
to fight Crawford, and we're gonna call him out after we beat up his boy. You know,
so that's the game plan.
That's
even
the
though
game
you guys
plan.
have, even if he requires you,
but he ain't gonna fight us, man. He ain't gonna fight us, man. We've been willing to go up to 160 to fight him. You know, listen, speed kills. You know what I'm saying? Speed kills, and that's why we're gonna beat Shakur. He ain't faster than us, and we're gonna catch him.
He framed Teofimo as a fighter who keeps evolving because he chooses danger over comfort. Talking about legacy over money, underdog wins against Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, and changing styles from fight to fight, the belief behind his words was impossible to miss.
So I tell my son, when I told him, let's go after Comey, let's go after Lomachenko, let's go after Josh Taylor. And all of those three fights, he was the underdog. You know what I'm saying? And big time. I mean, with Josh Taylor, he was like 23 experts said that he was going to lose. So, and he gave an amazing performance, and it wasn't the same as the performance he gave with Barbosa's, like his styles have changed all the time. And that's the scariest part about him, and he comes to entertain.
Some of the Crawford and Canelo comparisons felt ambitious, but that confidence was the point. Team Lopez isn't coming in hoping for a lucky moment. Those were real fighting words.
Did Shakur by any chance implement a bigger ring, or
We don't care about that, man. I mean, we're just gonna box this dude, man. We're not going in there for the knockout. We never do. The only fight that my son looked like sloppy was with Cambosos because he was dying in there, and he said that he felt better when he was attacking more, But we never do that. We always.
They pointed out that the disrespect wasn't random, but strategic bait meant to pull Shakur into an emotional fight. But if Shakur stays patient, that plan can backfire fast. This fight isn't about who talks louder, it's about who keeps control when chaos takes over.
The blank canvas. He's got the IQ, he got the experience, and the athleticism, and the skill set where he can paint any type of picture he wants to on a blank canvas. When I look at Teofimo Lopez, he's almost that. He has a blank canvas, but he needs an outline on what to draw and what to paint inside the line. Now, every now and again, he'll go away from the outline that he has and he'll do something dope and you'll be like, oh, that was cool. That wasn't on the outline right there. But I don't think that he can create on the fly like a